Okay, we won the die roll and we're going first. I mean, we don't have a blue, but we can get a blue with this, so it's not bad. We have a turn 2 play. I think we're just going to go ahead and keep it.
Yeah, I think it looks pretty good. Our mana is going to be really difficult this game, but we'll see if it works. Getting at least one mythic in the 4 packs, though, is not too bad, but we had a really hard to play one.
It's nice we'll be able to beat for 2 this turn. Supposing he doesn't play anything bigger.
We got this guy in our last pool. He was pretty solid.
Yeah. I mean, we could always leave this black back to block. And it's really annoying because he just gets really big.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to go ahead and get a blue here. Or, actually, I think I'm going to get a white so I can shift it. And then when it comes back in, we can go get a blue.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good. Kind of get much use out of this guy.
And I'm just going to go ahead and attack here.
Yeah, the Borderland Ranger can go ahead and block. Unfortunately, if he kills the Borderland Ranger before he can Cloud Shift, that'll be really setback.
Yeah.
But the removal in this set is pretty light, especially in these colors. Alright, so he's got...
1 human, so he'll be doing 1 damage.
So that'll... Yeah, that's not too bad. I guess he can get out of hand in multiples, but I don't... It's unlikely he'll have so many where it'll be unbearable.
Yeah.
Fortunately, he has no good attacks this turn.
Or really next turn, because I can kill both his creatures. So I'll probably just hold. No, I could still attack. He doesn't have favorable blocks.
I guess attack or blocking and then cloud shifting might not be terrible. Or we could like attack and then, well, we want to make sure we cloud shift the Borderland Ranger. So
yeah.
I guess attacking with just that first guy isn't terrible, and then we can.
Well, we could always attack with both because this is an instant.
Yeah.
And if he blocks this, I can cloud shift it, and it won't die, and I'll get.
Yeah.
I can get it.
I don't expect him to block
blue.
it anyway, so yeah, that's a good plan. I mean, he looks like he's an offensive deck. He doesn't want to be losing his creatures. And this extra damage we get in is always good.
Alright, so we did block that, so I'm going to go ahead and cloud shift it.
And we've pretty much already gotten all our use out of this guy now.
Yeah.
I mean, Deadeye Navigator is the only other card that would really make a difference.
And we'll be done for the turn, and we can block this guy. We don't need him anymore.
Although I want to also make sure that we don't let that other guy get big, because then he can start shooting.
Yeah.
Fortunately, we actually drew a lot of the little cheap stuff, which would make this game good if we can survive long enough. And still being at 19 life, I think we're doing okay. And we have favorable blocks on the other guy, which is probably why he won't attack.
Okay, we're just gonna block this guy.
Yeah, get him off the battlefield. might be able to go for a mill plan here. Mill him out real quickly.
Cool, so all I need to do is drop the third planes and the angel.
Yeah, we'll have Avacyn mana. Here we can play this, we can play pretty much everything in our hand. Um, these milling strategies are very powerful in 4-pack sealed. And between these two blue creatures, you can mill 4 and then untap and mill 2 more, so that's like 6 cards a turn. So that's like 3 turns and he's dead. So I
Yeah,
think we
but
want.
this guy is pretty strong too. Like, he doesn't have a very good board presence, so he's not going to be getting through this, and I can keep
Yeah,
damaging him with it.
yeah. The first and third creatures in this hand are really good defensive creatures, and it'll get us to the late game, and that's exactly what we want. So any spell we cast here is just gonna be devastating.
But the question is to attack or not. I mean, him getting in for 2 isn't bad. This is the only thing I care about.
I think it almost doesn't matter at this point, fortunately. I mean, we're probably going to win with these 2 blue creatures. We're just going to mill them out in 3 turns. So I think it's probably
I mean,
irrelevant. I mean,
we could
swinging,
probably attack because he
yeah.
might block, and we'll
He
get
has
rid
no
of
good
one of his
blocks here.
creatures.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he has no good attacks either.
I guess the most important thing right now is just to make sure the red guy doesn't get too many counters to where he can shoot down our mentor, because he's going to be our plan A. And it only takes 2 to kill him. But if we untap with the mentor, I think we win. I mean, he looks like he's got a big spell here. Okay, that's fine. He'll get 1 counter on the mentor, which is we can deal with that. Yeah, we definitely want to pair him with the mentor. Okay, so we're gonna eat a little bit of damage. Not a big deal. 1 counter's not too big a deal. We can still trade with pretty much everybody. More so if he has 2 counters, he can shoot the mentor. That's what we want to avoid.
I mean, we could just replay this.
Yeah, let's see. We have 1 blue, and we'll have.
Cause like maybe we hope to get another blue. I
Well,
mean, we can't. We can only kill 1 creature. We can kill this, and then that.
if we want to get on the milling plan, um,
But
see 8
we'd be
or 8,
trading
12,
with this, and
16.
we don't want to trade this guy.
Maybe we could not attack this turn,
Yeah, probably not attack.
and then that way we can play the blue. I don't know. They're all good lines of play, but if we get the mentor out quickly, we can start milling and give him less time to draw into good stuff.
Well, I'm really not wanting to trade this though, because if we play this, he can still attack, and
We just won't block, yeah. Well, we can block with the green creature. Yeah, that might work. This time, so we'll just have to not attack this turn. If we just had the other blue, it'd be pretty easy because we could play. Well, I guess we'd be 1 lane short, so yeah, we definitely don't want to pair, because we want to pair him with the other blue creature. And this guy's just gonna die off anyway. Maybe it would have been correct to pair there. I don't know. That might have been a mistake because we could have paired, blocked, tap in response, and then it dies, and then he'd be unpaired and we could repair. Okay, so everybody, that was my fault. I told her not to pair. She should have paired there. He could easily just have a spell.
this is okay. Now this is starting to suck. We're gonna go ahead and play this, cause
Yeah, okay, so he's gonna have
we
his
gotta
second
kill
counter.
that guy.
Yeah, since he's gonna have the second counter, we need to have a creature that can block and trade, or not even trade, block and at least kill his Falcon Wrath, so he won't be able to shoot down the mentor, because that's currently, given our hand, the way we're going to win the game. Of course, our deck has such high curve. Like right now, we can play this and the green creature. So we're going to drop 2 guys. And actually, well,
I think we're gonna need to make. We can make this guy bigger.
yeah, this could almost be a decent combo. Like we can make that guy bigger, and then when he
'Cause
dies, we'll get him back.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
we can still trade this for that.
Yeah, so that's a good idea. Makes it harder to kill him, because at this point he can block and shoot our big creature, our Dread Slaver. But if with this he can't, he'll be 1 point of damage short. Or if we block, he can shoot it. So now he can't kill the Dread Slaver. And now we can remember next time to pair if we plan to block and kill off our guy. But he seems to have a lot of utility spells like tapping and returning on creatures.
It's just highly aggravating.
Yeah, fortunately he doesn't have enough pressure into play to make it matter that much. Right now I think he's worried about the 4/6 being able to kill him. Okay, so here we're going to, at least at very best, I guess, trade off these creatures. We might not end up losing the Dreadslaver, but if we do, we get Borderland Ranger back and get our third white, or our second blue. Probably our second blue. Okay, maybe he'll shoot the Timberland to keep his other creature. I think he planned on killing the Dreadslaver, but didn't realize he was 1 point short. Okay, no, he's got a Divine Deflection. So that's fine. Hits us a little, I think, if he targets us. No, he didn't. He didn't target us. Okay, so he got our creatures, which is okay. Fortunately, okay, Deadeye's good, not without the second blue.
And we can only play one creature here, so we'll have
Yeah,
to play this.
we want to play a guy that won't die. So we need to find some kind of answer to the Falcon Wrath. That way our mentor can stay alive. And then hopefully we can top deck bombs or another blue mana. Deadeye Navigator is going to be pretty hard to beat. If we untap with it, that is, because then we'll have enough blue mana to infinitely keep our creatures alive, and then he'll just be out of luck. Because, like, when he flickers, you can repair him, and it just gets out of hand.
Well, we can't block that guy.
Yeah, that guy can't be blocked, so he might end up being problematic.
I mean, I really don't remember if we put a removal in the deck. I think we're in serious trouble here. I think we're just gonna lose this one.
And we need to get some good top decks here.
I mean, he can still kill this, which is what he's probably gonna do. So I can stop blocking. I mean, it's what I do. It's not like he's gonna play anything else.
Looks like he didn't choose to, so that's good for us. Okay, so we have Avacyn mana, which
but we don't have her. So.
Yeah, so it's not gonna really. Maybe we'll see. He doesn't have 9 power right now. So if we're lucky, we might be able to mill him out before it matters. I'm actually not sure which ability we have. Probably don't want to find out though. Okay, so we're gonna block and try to mill. Hopefully that's the soul bond we got. Maybe we got both if we're lucky. I think we got both. See, I've seen it work and I've seen it not work. So it's really a weird technical thing. Okay, haste creature's obviously bad. We really just need to block enough to survive. And he'll have 9 power here, but he can. Looks like he's got a guy that prevents blocking. So we're gonna have to block with our better creature, fortunately. Well, we can no, we don't have a blue.
See, I don't know if.
Okay, so we got both abilities, fortunately. So yeah, we want to go ahead and mill him. Alright, so he doesn't have 9 power yet. He's got some random creature there.
I mean, I don't see us winning this
Yeah,
game.
he's probably got too much power right now. We're too low, so we might not get this game. I mean, I can't really think of any amazing top decks we can get after this attack.
I mean, we're gonna have to block here, and then I'll have to mill.
Do we want to block the 3 power guy to absorb the most damage? Because the other guy's trample. The other guy's intimidate. We can't block him anyway.
I mean, we could trade.
So this is going to take us down to 1. Yeah, being at 1 life, I can't think of any cards that we put in. So this is probably game over. I mean, unless we had some unknown board wipe-ish type card or giant lifelinker, which I don't see existing. Well, there's
There's our...
Navigator mana, but it's a little too late now, so...
So we don't even... Let's
Yep.
not even show this.
We'll scoop them up. Yeah, we won't reveal the card. Alright, so it seems like he's a Swarmish deck. I don't know if we really have much in the lines of spells that'll help.
I mean, Blood Artist will at least gain us some life.
If life gain might not be bad, we have a Pilgrim over there in the white. He gives lifelink to another creature, so we might want to put him in. We seem to hit white reasonably. Our mana worked out a little better than I thought. I mean, yeah, we didn't get the blue when we wanted, but that's not too bad. I think we need ways to just kill creatures.
I mean, we might have to go with the mill thing, so we could put this guy in, because we'd be blocking with him and he might die, and then, like, we could go with the mill theme.
Yeah, that guy's
that's
not
10
terrible.
cards right there.
Yeah, that guy looks okay. Gonna have to cut quite a bit of cards. Probably want to cut Blessings of Nature, since it doesn't look like we're going for that plan. We also might want to cut... I don't know, Avacyn's so big, but she's also pretty good. Essence Harvest might not be good enough in this matchup. We need one more card out. I guess we can just take out, like...
I mean, we could take out Predator.
Yeah, we're not on the attack plan. And we can drop a few swamps for some... Or drop a swamp for... Well, no,
Well, we have to have the swamp. I mean, but we were kind of screwed on islands, so...
We need one more island.
I mean, we could just put in another island and go 31. I mean, that's not bad.
Might be a little flooded, but that might not be terrible either, so... our mana curve's so high, we're going to go ahead and go with an extra land, so let's give this a go. Alright, this hand looks pretty good. We've got all our colors. Yeah. We should have at least double all our colors. We got to make sure we pick which color we need double at first. Like, for example, if we want double green, we don't want to put abundant growth on green, but that's probably what we're going to do because we don't need double green. So, and it gives us a turn 1 play that cantrips.
Well, there's our blue.
We're probably going to go get blue and then white.
Yeah.
That would give us triple blue. So we only really need triple white for Avacyn, so we'll just wait on that for a while.
Aw, he had one too. That's unfair. Thought we were the only cool ones.
Okay, so this card is pretty good. It counts as removal in a way. Here, I guess we just play some pass.
I mean, I'm thinking we'll just go ahead and get a white, since we have a blue in our hand.
And we can cloud shift and get another one, so...
Yeah, because we already technically have double of all colors, but we need triple white. So it's very... Oh, well, there's the white, so...
So we can just get another blue, I guess,
yeah,
and then
let's get a blue.
Have good colors here. And next turn we can play our Mentor and just start milling, hopefully kill him. We got plenty of mana, and it thins our deck. This guy is a decent card advantage for an attacking type deck, so he's pretty good. We might be able to set up a good combat scenario where we block, mill, and flicker. But here we just want to drop the Mentor so we can start the milling plan. He's better with the other blue guy that untaps, but we can't take our time here. We want to get this going early. And with that new 5-drop we have, if we get him, throw him out there to block, this could be over pretty quickly.
mean, so I'm thinking if he attacks, we'll block here and mill.
No, we'll lose our guy. We probably don't want to do that. Let's see
But
what he
he
does.
does get to draw a card.
I think it's probably. I mean, we still need to cloud shift for another land.
That's true. I mean, we don't technically need it with all the lands in our hand, but it'll help
It's
thin out the
thin.
deck.
Yeah. Okay, so he didn't attack. He doesn't want to lose his guy.
Okay.
He's not even paired right now, so he wouldn't draw the card.
Okay, end
Okay.
of turn, then I'll go ahead and.
We'll mill him for 2 here. And 4 a turn is no joke. Like, it's good.
There
We
is.
got lots of land, so
We
it's
have
nice.
plenty of white, so I think we're gonna get more blue in case we get the other guy.
And Navigator. And Navigator and the other untapped guy is good with multiple blue, so here we'll just pass, and then end of turn mill him for 4. We can block mill cloud shift if he plays something to attack with, so that's what we're going to do. I really do like cloud shift. We didn't get the best creatures with it. Not that there's a whole lot in this set for it, but it works well with other creatures in constructed. He might have a bomb of his own, which is bad for him because we have a Spirit Away, so...
Okay, so they're returning it to our hands.
So we're just going to mill him for 4, yeah.
And we can cloud shift this.
Well, we want to mill first, so...
Yeah. We'll actually probably cloud shift this guy.
Well, we want the land, don't we?
Yeah, so we're going to cloud shift this and we'll
Yeah.
replay that.
Yeah. And then we can just repair. And then it'll deter him from attacking. Not that the attack here matters because he has nothing to pair it with. So even if he attacks, it's not gonna draw him a card. So here we just want a blue. Sounds good. Pair it. Summon sickness, so he can't do it again. But I mean, he probably just won't attack, which is even better.
He's gonna send this back to our hand, so.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So there's really no point in pairing.
That's true. Yeah. Keep thinking that thing taps.
I mean, he's already at 12.
I think he thinks it'd draw him a card, but he doesn't realize it's not paired with the creature. So here we're just going to take it, that way we don't lose our creature, because right now Borderland Ranger's our only other creature to pair with our Mentor, and we need that for the plan of Mill, which is starting to work. Alright, so we've got plenty of blue, we've got enough to cast our Spirit Away if he plays something large. Once we get our Navigator, it'll be pretty powerful. We can get all the lands out of our deck. We might be able to cut a land next game, but we're on the play, so maybe not. We'll find out. We'll see. He doesn't seem to be doing a whole lot this game. He's casting about 1 spell a turn. He's not attacking very often. He's got 11 cards left. See, he'll have 9 after this. Okay, so he's got a large creature, which is just going to be taken by our Spirit Away. And we'll have a plan B, which would be to kill him with damage, because this guy will be a giant flyer.
Yep. And of course, we're just going to take the 2. It's only 2.
Yeah. He might draw the card here. No, he won't draw a card because he paired Trample. And that's why he chose not to attack, so it's just a waste. Alright, so he's not going to see the Spirit Away coming, which is good.
9 cards left in deck. Is
so he loses in 2 turns. His main plan of victory is about to be taken. Yeah, we're hitting all kinds of lands. So we're probably... Of course, in our defense, we did get Borderland Ranger a bunch, and he scoops there. So here, it's actually a tough decision on what... I mean, we did hit our blue pretty well, so... we got to make sure we leave at least 2 swamp in, that's for sure, because we have a double black spell.
I mean, I actually kind of like how it turned out.
Yeah.
Like, I thought this build was pretty nice.
He did kind of do a little bit of nothing, but given our high end, we need to make sure we hit our land drops. So I think this might be risky, but I think we can go with this build again. This feels like a little bit more of an average sealed.
Oh,
This
we
hand,
don't have a green
yeah,
or white, so this is... We're gonna have to mulligan this.
this is our first mulligan, yeah.
It's a pretty terrible hand. This one's a little better.
This one looks okay. We got a lot of defense. Give us time to draw in. We got most of our colors. I mean, black's very splashed, so if we draw the Mentor, we can kind of go back on plan A again.
Sad that they got theirs, but we didn't get ours.
If we're lucky, we could top deck it. If we top deck it, it would be perfect because we'll have a turn 1 play to fix our mana for double colors, and okay, we didn't, and it would have cantripped, but our blue creature currently, his untap ability is kind of irrelevant without the Mentor or some other good effect. Okay, we got a removal once we get our black, so
yeah.
I guess we'll just run this creature out. So I guess at the moment our plan is to win through damage or, you know, card advantage later in the game, which is typically what the deck's built around.
Yeah, this is just feels like game 1 though. This is what we did on game 1.
Yeah, well, if he ends up doing what he did on game 1, which so far he's not, that's bad for us because we don't really have much to interact with him. Okay, so here's a card that can die to our removal or being blocked.
Supposing we draw.
Well, we're going to be able to play our 1/4, so.
We didn't draw the black. We did this, so lifelink is really nice.
Yeah.
So I think we're going to go ahead and play this so we can gain 2 life.
Well, we want to also make sure he doesn't draw any cards. I guess he won't attack into our lifelinker. Well, you know, he might think he will block, but he has to play a creature to make him draw cards, so there's a lot of lines of play here. Lifelink early is powerful, though. So I think Dan is right here. If he blocks, that's fine. It's probably good. We gain life and he loses his creature, but he doesn't, as expected. And it's really the lifelink at the moment. It's really to put us deeper in the game. That's the point. Being on 6 cards is a little unfortunate, but our curve is decent. So okay, so we gotta find a way to kill this. Can't block it.
See, that
That's
guy,
a good combo
he
there.
really hurts us because we don't have a way to get rid of him.
Yeah, he's gonna keep getting larger, so we need to find some way to take him or something. So he's definitely not gonna block this attack coming. Here's our Mentor. So we're gonna run the Mentor out and just attack to stay alive as long as we can. He's gonna start getting a lot of card advantage, but since he's drawn cards, him milling is good.
Well, he's going... I don't know. He'll probably block these, so there will be nothing to...
No, we want him to block, but he won't because he wants to keep this guy, the blue creature, for his card draw, and this guy because he's unblockable. And we can pair him with the blue creature and then hopefully mill him out before we die. And since we're going to be gaining 4 life here, it's going to be much harder for him to kill us. It'll take longer, which is what we want. We want time.
Yeah.
But I mean,
really
he could always
needed that black so we could kill that.
This red creature is going to get out of range of death, so we can't block and kill it. Okay, that's a really good card. I love that card, limited. It's pretty powerful. Fortunately, we can untap him with this our galvanic creature. So.
But it won't get the mill ability
right.
because of that.
But we're winning the damage race at the moment. So this guy is going to get bigger. He's going to draw a card, or he's going to draw 2 cards actually. That's pretty powerful. So. We've got a nice blocker coming down for his other blue creature next turn. I just hope he doesn't have like Pillar of Flame or something to take care of our Mentor. Alright, so we're hitting our lands, which is good. They're blue, we can untap lots. So here we're going to play our guy, pair it with our Mentor. So we're not out of this by a long shot. He's a little ahead when it comes to cards. Okay, he's way ahead when it comes to cards. So he's got more mana, more cards in his hand. But these 2 creatures are just so powerful together.
we can't untap them yet.
No, we can't. We need to untap with these two creatures.
Oh wait, this is the one we don't want though, because this is the untap
I think
ability. We want the
they get
mill
both.
though.
They should get both. They got both last game, first game, so they should get both.
Okay.
Actually, or I guess last game, whichever game, we can do both. We actually might have paired that incorrectly. I'm not sure. They got both last game. That's all I know.
Well, I think only one got one.
Maybe.
I think they each got their own ability. Oh, haste hurts, but we can block
we're
that.
definitely gonna block.
Oh.
Okay, we're not gonna
Well,
block.
yeah. So
Okay, we're not dead or anything, but he's gonna draw 2 cards, take 5 damage, blah blah blah. He's at 10 life though, so I mean it's not exactly like he's doing well. Oh, he has haste. Okay, so we'll take a little more than we'll take what, 7? We're gonna gain 4. Actually, this plan isn't working out for him. Got another creature to. We might just win with damage. We've got what?
Well, it depends
1, 2,
on what
3,
he
4,
has
5,
in
6,
his
7.
hand to play.
Yeah, he's at 3 mana, so if it's small for 2 or 3 mana, it can't be too devastating. It could be another crippling chill, which can only stop 1 creature. It's the lifelink that's keeping us in this game. We actually need to kill off our current Galvanic because I think we paired it incorrectly. Double Soul Bond can be hard to work with, especially on Magic Online. Oh, that works out too. Now we can repair. We have 2 ways to win now.
I mean, we still don't have our black, which sucks.
Okay, what we're going to do here is we're going to play the Mentor, pair it to the blue creature, make sure we get the mill, and then we're going to block his... Oh no, I guess we can't block that guy. Yeah, we got to make sure we do this right this time.
Oh wait, this is the one that's the mill ability.
Or no, actually, I think that's not. I think that's.
No, this is the mill ability. See, this is this picture. That's
oh, right,
that
right.
picture.
Okay, good. So we just look at pictures. That's a good little catch. Okay, so that's the one we want. We don't want the other one.
Yeah.
All right, so now we're going to beat for 4, put him to 6. We're going to go up to 23. He's very, very slowly netting damage, and we're so far ahead in damage that it just doesn't matter. And since we have another Galvanic in our hand, our milling strategy is still very online. So it's looking good. He has a lot of cards in his hand, which is bad, so we need to hurry up and win fast. But he's drawing so many cards, it's going to make our milling strategy better. So if he manages not to deal with our milling creatures, he'll just lose to being milled. It's weird. He has all these cards and all this mana, but he's only playing like 1 spell a turn, which is good with us because like every time he plays the spell, it's
Well, that giant, is he 2 green or 3 green?
He's 2 green, so he can play that.
Okay.
Just this guy again, which is fine. And like these attacks are fine because like that we're so high in life.
I mean, we can block and then mill some more.
Well, this guy has summoning sickness, so we can't mill.
Yeah, that's true.
So we want to keep him alive. But we're at 23, like he's nowhere near killing us, and he's got 4 open mana. That's maybe another spell. If he attacks with everything, he's gonna die actually.
Yeah, he didn't attack with everything, so.
Okay. Well, if he draws some kind of removal, he might die anyway. But he's gonna draw 2 more cards, so maybe he'll get removal or something. He only has 8 cards in his library. Which might... I think we can still untap. It's so weird. It doesn't seem to make sense. I guess we'll find out next turn. We'll see if he'll let us untap next turn. If it does, that puts 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's drawing 2 cards here. Or no, he already drew 2 cards, so he's at 7. So you need to mill 1 more card. I'm not sure how we'll do that. Maybe double untap. Yeah, I think we double untap. That'd be so weird if it works that way. Okay, he's got too many cards in his hand, which is good. He didn't play any spells. There's our black. But before we play, go ahead and play a land. See if it, click untap and see if it activates the ability to pay for it. Yeah.
Well, you could do it.
You'll see,
You
no,
can do both
click
of
on it, see
them.
if it does. Click on it, see if it does it though. Okay,
Yeah.
so it does. So we just win here actually. Mill him for 4, and then untap and mill him for 4. Now you guys will see why these creatures are really good in 4-pack 30 card sealed. If he, yeah, okay, so he scoops, and that was our game. So we'll be back for round 2 in a few minutes.